We were really back to ground zero when our mattress business was overwhelmed by little terrorists known as bedbugs. And maybe it's age, but I couldn't remember any of the other ideas that we had that seemed like they were going to be spectacular ideas that we could just leap to and say, okay, well, that one didn't work, let's start this one. And so we needed to get ideas, and I just started to puzzle about, how can we get ideas? I mean, we'd gotten it by sort of the original idea by going out and networking with lots of people, and sort of being shunted from one person to another and from one idea to another, and we sort of worked our way through both criteria and getting to this business. I didn't think though it worked for us, it wasn't a terribly efficient process, and so the question was, how could we shorten the process? And it struck me that if we could get a whole bunch of other people to think about this and lob ideas at us, that would be an ideal way to shorten the process. And so the question was, how could we get that to happen? And as we all know, we had discovered that virtually every business school has these social entrepreneur clubs or net impact clubs. And, every kid in college today needs money. And so I started to ask myself, how badly would I feel if we paid for the right idea? And the answer was, I wouldn't feel badly at all. I'd do it in a heartbeat. And then the question was, so how much money should we pay? We sort of picked that number out of the air. But that's what led us to thinking that if we did a challenge grant that was primarily focused on kids in college, both business school and undergraduate, and then disseminated it to all our friends as well, because frankly, lots of people may have an idea and that may have nothing to do with the fact that they're in business school or in college at the moment. They just may be intrigued by what we're trying to do and come up with an idea to help us. And we'd be happy to give them the money, give it to their favorite charity, do whatever they would like us to do with it. But that's where the idea came from.